And hot on the heels of the last mailbag comes yet more. Just keeps flooding in. The ever popular mailbag segment where I open my mail live. And if you want to send me stuff, send it to that crazy Aussie bloke, Baulkham Hills, BC, PO Box 7949, Baulkham Hills, New South Wales 2153, Australia, not Austria. All right, I've got 2 items today. Actually, stick around for the end because I've got a very special, huge box as well. So it's going to be 3. But yep, here we go. 2 padded envelopes. No idea. Let's have a look at the first one. The first one here looks like it comes from the old Dart in England because it's Her Majesty Royal Mail. Beautiful. There is no, there's the customs declaration. It says it's a switch. Someone sent me a switch worth a whopping £5. Thank you very much. No idea who sent it. There's no info on there at all. Use my trusty Victorinox here and let's open this sucker up. Oh, we have another postcard. I love postcards. Here we go. How do you pronounce that? Alsham. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but Alsham perhaps in North Norfolk. Excellent. Look at those lovely castles, or as they call them over there, stately homes. I don't think they're, because the castles aren't much bigger than greetings from the old Dart. Awesome. Thank you very much. Still anonymous. I love it. It is the old Dart indeed. Oh no, here we go. It's John. Hi Dave, this is the Cam Eye Land Sea Controller. Oh, beautiful. I mentioned on the forum. I hope your camera plays nicely with it. If not, chuck it on eBay. Love the blog. Thank you very much, John. Yes, he saw my teardown of the, my reverse engineering of the Land Sea bus thing, and he had some sort of on-off button switch, hence why it's, I guess he called it a switch on the customs form, that talked to the Land Sea bus. So let's get in here and give it a look. And it's just that. There we go. Oh, and it is literally a switch. Great. And apparently, yeah, it talks, what is that? Hang on, we've got there 2 little LEDs. Oh, that's right, it had indicator LEDs on it or something like that, and it just hooks into the Land Sea bus and switches the thing off and on. Well, here we go. I'll do it live here. I'll open up the side of my camcorder. You can't see it, but there's the Land Sea remote. I've plugged it in. It is now plugged in, and it is flashing. Beautiful. And it's a start-stop thing, so I'm going to stop it now, presumably. No. No. Ah! Fail. It does nothing. Oh no. No. Come on. Ah, bummer. And no, I couldn't see any difference in the LED when it when I press the start and stop button. So, oh, bummer. Might have to probe it though to see if it's actually sending anything. And if you're wondering what the thing's actually for, it's designed to like mount in your helmet. You know, if you're on a motorcycle or something, or you know, you're doing some other adventure sport and you've got one of those helmet-mounted cameras, it's designed to plug into those and tell you, to give you a visual indication in your helmet, whether or not your camcorder's recording or not. But clearly, it doesn't work with a Canon. Bummer. It's probably Sony only. And it's from skytools.m.se. It's a weird web address, but there it is. And this one here comes from CNC Design in, ta-da, let's have a look, Finland. Hi to all my Finnish viewers, if that's the correct terminology. Let's have a look at the stamps here. Beautiful. Comes priority mail. It costs 245 Finnish. Is it the Finnish dollar? I'm not sure. But there you go. Lovely. That's the Finnish flag. Hope I'm not saying that wrong. That'd be really bad. Anyway, let's open this thing up. See what we get here. Should be interesting, coming from CNC Design. So maybe it's something that's been CNC machined. That would be really neat. What do we have here? Some black cardboard. I'm sure it's not black cardboard. That's just stiffening. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. We have a big etched nameplate. Oh, from CNC. Thank you very much. CNC Design.fi with a dash in the middle. CNC-design.fi. Check them out for all your CNC needs. This is etched. I can feel that. Beautiful. Look at that. EEVblog. Electronics Engineering Video Blog. It's an aluminium plate, and maybe it's got an adhesive back, does it? Or no, that looks probably like it's a metallic stick-on thing. But that is beautiful. That is, maybe you can, if we get it up close here, we can see the etched nature of it, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can stick that outside my window as my because I don't have anything. It's just, you know, I don't have any sign on my door. And what else do we have here? This is beautiful. They're name tags. They've obviously got a like a adhesive backed clip to stick on the back of these name tags, and for if I get the work experience student in, they can wear the work experience name tag. That is brilliant. And check this out. We have a metal name tag, David L.J., and caution, magnetic. Yeah, it uses the neodymium magnets. These ridiculously, they're stuck on. Okay, right, they're built into that bottom plate there, and this thing, woo. Yeah, they're really powerful, those suckers. Neat. Look at that. Like you could, it's almost a thin tie clip kind of thing, if you want to wear your name tag on your tie clip. I'm not sure what this is. Hey, we've got a cleaning cloth of some sort, and what's this? Beautiful. Don't turn it on, take it apart, etched. It's like a gold, a brass backing. Beautiful with the screwdriver. That's fantastic. Only problem is that supposed to represent a flathead? Maybe. Should be a Phillips, perhaps, but hey, that's fantastic. Don't turn it on, take it apart. Beautiful. And what else do they do? Well, it looks like CNC Design do everything. It's like a dog tag. There you go. EEVblog dog tag. Beautiful. David L. Jones. Fantastic. And I found a letter inside. Hi Dave, me and my brother run a company named CNC Design. We mainly make signs and tags, but also CNC jobs, mill-in custom parts, etc. Our website is sadly only in Finnish and Swedish, but your viewers from Finland and Sweden might find it interesting. Not directly electronics related, but computer. CNC really goes hand in hand with electronics. It sure does, because you need like front panels and stuff like that. Really important. Really enjoying the video blog, so I thought I'd send you some goodies for the lab, and I know how much you love the work experience students, so who knows, maybe you'll have an apprentice there someday. Now you're equipped. Cheers from Finland. Thank you very much, Frank. Kanki? I'm hopeless at pronunciations. Sandquist. I'm sure it's a silent V. Anyway, thank you very much, Frank. That's awesome. All this gear. So please check out cncdesign.fi. Beautiful. And if we zoom into the dog tag here, you can really see the machining, the diagonal marks from the machining drill bit, I'm assuming, or however they do it. So you can clearly see them in there. Look at that. It's remarkable. And likewise on the screwdriver there, you can see the machining. All inside there, it's just drilled out all that detail. As I said, we've got a surprise here. What do we got? Look, get excited. Agilent Technologies. It's been beat up a bit, this old box. I think it's been around the world a few times, but I'm excited. I know it's in here, so I won't spill it. So let's open it up. Oh, I can cut the tension with a knife. No pun intended, because I am cutting with my Victorinox Mini Champ. Oh, this is terribly exciting. Let's look at what we got here. There's 2 items in here. Ta-da! Woohoo! We have a calibration certificate. We have some paperwork. Brilliant. First of all, let's check out this box. And this one comes from Agilent in Melbourne, care of Simon Roger. Thank you very much, Simon. And ta-da! What do we have? We have a box inside a box. It is a 2 gigahertz active probe. Beauty. And excitement for my German viewers. Made in Germany, you little ripper. Excellent. Let's have a look at this 2 gigahertz active pro. It's Agilent's, I believe it's fairly new. Oh, look, it comes in a lovely case. Look at that. Zippered case. Now, this is the N2796A probe. It's their new 2 gigahertz model. So let's check it out. They've also got a cheaper 1 gigahertz model, about half the price. This one's about 2K. Their 1 gigahertz model's about 1K. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Excellent. Let's have a look. Oh, look at this. Lovely. And it's a single-ended active probe, by the way. Active probes come in single-ended and differential. This is only a single-ended probe. Geez, that's a bit of weight in that. Bit hefty. I love it. But here it is. Let's take it out. Oh, multi-colors. Use any color you want for the channel. And here's the end of it, which plugs into the scope. As you can see, it's 2 gigahertz. The advantage with these active probes is that they're still high impedance, but very low capacitance. 1 megohm, 1 picofarad. And that's like, order of magnitude better than what you get with a standard 10-to-1 passive probe. That's why, hence, they're active. They've got a FET amplifier in these things, and they're designed to be used with a 50 ohm output termination, and they're designed to plug into a compatible scope. Of course, in this case, Agilent, you wouldn't be able to use it with other scopes because they get their power from the pins here, and then the firmware in the scope can auto detect that this scope's plugged in, so it can tweak itself for that. Nice little rotating catch there to actually release the thing. So you plug it in, you pull it, you plug it in, and then you release it, and it hooks on there, hooks on the B and C to hold that in place. Very nice. And the probe here is really funny. It almost looks like a prawn, or sorry, a shrimp for you Yanks. It's quite funny looking. It's got 2 little bug eyes here. They're actually LEDs, which you can turn on to light up the place that you're probing. So the spot that you're actively probing, I think that's quite neat. And it's got 2 little pin connections here, which then you can use with all the various attachments we've got in here to probe your circuit under test, because the big thing with active probes is probing. You can't just have some big antenna ground lead just flying out from the thing. If you really want the utmost in signal integrity, you have to use the shortest leads possible between the probe here. This will have, like, the FET input buffer will be in here, so it's not, the signal's not just going straight down the coax there. There'll be an active amplifier in there, FET amplifier, and that's how they get the 1 picofarad input capacitance, because it's right there. You don't have to worry about all the capacitance of the probe and and even if it's over here on the circuit board, you've got capacitance going across the circuit board. So the FET will be right at the input there. And if we have a look at some of the attachments we got little pins that we can plug directly into those, so it forms a little tip. And if I plug one of those into the tip here, they're actually razor sharp, absolutely, needle sharp there. And we've got this other interesting little attachment here, and you're probably wondering what that is. Well, you've got to get this ground pin over here to your circuit very close to it. So what you do with this one, careful not to, these things are so razor sharp, really, it's just ridiculous. We plug it into there, and that gives us a very nice And once again, that tip there is razor sharp, needle sharp, and that gives us a very effective way to probe our circuit with our ground right next to it. And that's the absolute lowest inductance path that you can possibly get. So you'll get the full bandwidth with that sort of probing when you're probing your circuit like that. And this, because it's got a bit of springiness and rotationness to it, if that's a word, it does actually allow you to probe around quite well and then apply pressure to both of them to penetrate, the reason they're razor sharp is you've got to penetrate the oxidization on the solder joints and things like that, but you can probe directly in there at full bandwidth. And for more convenient probing, they've got some easy hooks here. You're probably familiar with those on logic analyzers. They're really handy, and they can just plug directly into these things as well. And they're going to have a slightly higher inductance, of course, so your bandwidth wouldn't be as good using those, but they're very convenient, and they can plug directly into 0.1 inch header pins as well, so you can plug them straight into test points on your boards. And we've got a bunch of copper shielded, is that adhesive backed tape, so you can actually solder these onto your board and use those as a big ground plane that you can probe with as well. Very nice addition. And there's yet another ground attachment here, once again designed to plug into there, and once again it's pretty flexible, so you can plug that sucker directly into there and then use that as a flexible probe, flexible ground probing solution. I like it. Yet another flexible thing, there's this pre-bent ground wire like that, and it can rotate around, and you can use that as yet another flexible grounding and probing solution. I like it. They've thought of everything, it seems. So with that little probing toolkit that's included, someone was thinking that contains pretty much every accessory you would need for gigahertz level probing. In this case, 2 gigahertz probe. And when you're up in that sort of frequency range, probing is everything. We're going to have to do an entirely separate video on this, showing you the difference between probing with an active probe and using a standard passive probe. And I got a business card with it. For any questions on this probe, please contact me. He's obviously the probe guru. Jae-Yong Chang, Business Development Manager in Digital Test Division in Scopes at Agilent. Brilliant. Thanks, Jay. And they've got this little cheat sheet here of recommended probe configurations. And as you can see, we've got the bent one there. You can see the light up the thing. Really neat, and different probe solutions you can get with all these accessories. I love it. So let's plug it in and see what happens. Probably have to use both hands here. There we go. It's grabbed that in place, and hey, whoa, an unsupported probe was detected on channel 1. Remove the unsupported probe and press OK. What? You got to be kidding me. This is supposed to be compatible with this scope. What's going on? All right, I've updated my firmware. I think that could have been the issue. I had an old version, so let's try it again. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I guess it's not complaining. Beautiful. Let's go into probe 1. Yep, look, it's already, no, hang on. What's it done? Probe. Let's go in here. Yeah, there it is. Probe menu N2796A. 10-to-1 probe. Probe uncalibrated. There you go. And sorry, I'm going to be a party pooper. Wah. I'm not going to show it in this video. I'm going to leave it to another dedicated video. But check this out. There's the button for the light. It's on the side, that little bump there. Beautiful. Little micro switch in there. Excellent. I love that. Sorry, you'll have to wait till next time. And what do we have in here, I wonder? Well, it's always great to get something that costs more than a brand new car. And this one does. It's a PFANG. What's a PFANG? Well, it's short for Pulse Function Arbitrary Generator. Brilliant. Well, Pulse Function Arbitrary Noise Generator, because it generates noise as well. Oh, what a sexy bit of kit. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's got that high-priced Agilent smell. And it's an Agilent 8116OA. I see they're keeping the stupid number tradition alive here, but it's, what is it? It's basically 4 instruments in one. It's called a PFANG, or a pulse function arbitrary noise generator. So not only does it combine pulse generator, but it's got a function generator, it's got an arbitrary waveform generator, and a noise generator as well. And it's 350, 500 megahertz. Beautiful. And I'll give you a sweep across it. Look at those beautiful gold B and C connectors. Lovely. It's got multiple output channels, of course. 2 output channels. It's got the obligatory knob, and it's got a large graphic LCD. And that's about it, because I just wanted to show you this puppy. More to come later. Sorry, but I'll just leave you with this. Check out the number of decimal places there. Count them, 1 through to 12. Oh, beauty. Gonna look forward to playing with this thing more in future videos. Catch you next time.